Question number 8. A farmer watered 3/8 of a field. What percentage is equivalent to the fraction of the field the farmer watered? Okay, so notice that the number that it gave us was 3/8, right? And our question was what percent is equivalent to the fraction of the field the farmer watered? What percentage? Okay, so if I have 3/8, we wanted to be able to turn that fraction where it's over 100. But our multiples of 8, we're not going to be able to do that. So this is not going to be able to strategy that we're able to solve that, right? We're not going to be able to scale factor. So another way to get from a fraction to a percent is you could get your 3/8 and you could turn your 3/8 into a decimal. So you could, by doing that, we're going to divide. I always say top dog in the house, right? These are most important people. So I'm going to put my top number in the house and then my bottom number goes outside. Just like my strategy, right? I like to draw my wall like a mansion, and then I like to write my multiples. So 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48. Okay. And we can stop here at 56. That's 1 time. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. That's 6. That's 7. Now we know that 8 cannot go into 3. So I could put a 0 and subtract that. 3 minus 0 is 3. When we add a decimal, always remember that we need to bring that decimal up. And then we can add our 0 and bring that 0 down. Now 8 goes into 30. If I go right here, it says too many. So it's going to be 3 times minus 24. 30 minus 24 is 6. I have to add another 0 and bring another 0 down. Now 8 goes into 60 7 times because 1 more is going to be too much. So 56. That comes out to 4. Add 1 more 0. See if this 8 goes into 40. I come down here 5 times. Minus 40 equals 0. So now my decimal is 0.375 or 375 thousandths. So I have a decimal, but it's asking me for a percent. But we're able to turn decimals into percents. And by doing that, we use Dr. Pepper. And remember, since we have a decimal, we start right here at the D and we're moving that decimal places 2 points to the right. Remember, we're moving the decimal. So I'm going to come right here to my decimal and I'm going to move it 1 and 2. Now this is where my decimal is going to lie now. So I always like to rewrite it right under it. So my decimal is right here. I'm going to put my decimal down and then I'm going to bring my numbers down. So my 5 goes here, my 7 goes here, and my 3 goes here. We went from a decimal to percent. So we converted this into a percent, meaning that I need to add my percent sign at the end. And 3/8 as a percent is 37.5%, which is B. Because remember that has a 0 at the end. So I'm always able to add a 0 at the end of that to make it look just like these. Okay, because that 0 is not going to change anything. So my answer is B.